Okie dokie. So we said setup wise with the lower body was going a little bit sort of to the right, knees and hips to the right, shoulders then to the left. So we had a bit of division there between top and bottom half. One was going one way, one was going the other way, and you were trying to hit the golf ball somewhere this direction because the ball was generally going that way. And what we found, the club in the takeaway, rather than from here continuing round, it then just goes straight up. So when the club goes straight up now, at this point now, it's pretty much vertical, very, very steep. And as a result of the steeper angle you take the golf club back, the more your hands are going to come in almost like a chopping action with an axe, and the hands can't rotate. Okay. If we compare the movement now, you can see you're lined up better with your feet there because we're sort of lined up on the club on the ground there. Okay. As this club goes back now, you can see it's still now going around. So at this point, it's pointing more towards the golf ball. Yeah. So this angle here is towards the golf ball, whereas this angle we can see is very much upright. When the arms and the hands take the club straight up in the air, and you often see this when we're trying to stop the ball go to the right. If I swing the club out here somewhere, it will swing the club somewhere to the left. Well, it will, but if the club face points in this direction, all we get is that. It's not the first few shots we're getting, okay? So the club starts working around your body now. As we come back to the golf ball, the club now is attacking more from the correct angle. Nice strike. Whereas this one now is going to be coming a bit more over the top, coming down a lot steeper. The club face now is open, and the club now coming from more out to him with an open club face, and the ball you see lunging to try and pull. Looks very sort of awkward, doesn't it? Yeah. Almost looks here as if you're trying to do everything in your power to hit the golf ball somewhere in that direction. And unfortunately, with the club face, we can see coming into impact now, just before contact, a little bit open, chopping across the golf ball. The ball we can see sort of starting off there with a bit of it's going off the right there. So as we twist through, see the ball now sailing down the range there with a much better release of the golf club here. That ball's flying fairly straight as we can see. As you finish the swing, it's a nice sort of full movement up onto that right side. So we're getting more right hand movement and right side twist, not left arms chopping. Okay. But a lot of that I think stems from the setup. If you're aiming too far to the right, you've got to try and hit the golf ball to your left. If you swing the club correctly from this position, with everything aiming here, the ball will just go straight there. It'll be a good shot, but still to the right. But if our emphasis on the range is more on contact, you'll keep doing that. Ball goes over here. That's great if the target's there. If the target where you're trying to go is here, we're missing target, aren't we? And the golf course will showcase that more. Hence why a lot of people go on the range. I hit the ball great on the range. Go on the golf course, I'm rubbish. Because the range, there's no consequence, and there's often not a target, and the fairway's 80, 100 yards wide, isn't it?
Right. So in terms of range practice, best if I just aim at a target, pick a target,
I would try and measure your ability and your skill on how close you get the target. Not necessarily how well you contact the ball. Yes, contact's important, but I'd rather you miss it to the target and be 3 foot from the 150 marker than at a Sunday best when it goes 30 yards in the trees right. So pick with driving, what I often do is pick 2 flags and act as goalposts. As in at the edge of the fairway. So the red flag at 60 yards and the yellow flag at 40, try and go between those two. So that's kind of your goal. If you can say get 10 shots through there, that's a good shot. Okay? So you're trying to pick out a sort of specific rather than just sort of somewhere out there and just seeing where it goes. Okay? But certainly for me, the takeaway needs to get a little bit looser with the grip pressure. As we said, the more stressed you get on the golf course, the tighter that grip's going to get. We can guarantee that. So we can just loosen that again. Arms and club taken away. Get this angle now correct. Club working back on a better angle here now. This has got a fighting chance to bring it back down. You look at this one here now, it's just your foot, that knee starts going fully and the weights go more to your toes. It's up chopping action. Only one way that ball's going to go then, Jeff, okay? Make sense?
A lot of sense.
Good. So always put a club on the ground to help you, to be fair. That's always good to help to make sure your feet are aiming correctly. And then we can see whether you're aiming in the right position.
Take a bit more time over it, I think.
Definitely. Don't just hit as many shots as you can in 30 minutes. It's how many quality shots can you hit in 10 minutes, more the thing.
The other thing is I've got a game on Tuesday I'm going to play. And, I think maybe I'll try the kind of 65. Just
just get it in the fairway, exactly. Because a golf ball going, your 65% drives are going about 150, 160.
Which
if you hit every single drive 160,
it'll do on just about every fairway.
Exactly, you're in the fairway, and over time, what you'll find during the course of a round, you'll get more confident. You might get a 70, 75. So you might increase gradually. So, okie dokie.
Yep.
Good stuff.